Are we live?
All right, Shabbat Shalawam, Shalawam. It's GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you. All right, through this truth, through the spirit. Yahawashi. Before we go any further, we're going to give infinite honors and glory to our Heavenly Father and His Son by the true Hebrew name. Yahawah, Hashem, Yahushua, Yahawashi. All right, double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, Aki. For a corner, wherever you may be scattered during these last 6 time. All right, we're just gonna get straight into it because this place is crumbling, but prophecy is steady rolling. So our due diligence is to do these works, keep these videos coming, and keep doing it in the spirit of the Lord, man. Keep pushing this truth. All right, you got it, Doc. Amos 9 and 8.
This the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi with power are upon the sinful kingdom."
That's right. And the eyes of what? The holy angels, the Lord Yahawashi, Yahawashi, beholding all the things in the inward parts of men. All right. Some people fear the police, they fear the federal government, CIA, man, but we fear Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. That's a much more worse power, all right? You got it. You got it, Doc.
It says, "And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth."
Destroy, man. Nothing will be left of America, man. All right. But distant, vague memories, man, of wickedness. All right. Okay. The Lord is gonna make an example of this place of what not to do, man, because it's filled with wickedness. Babylon means confusion. It's filled with confusion. It's filled with off doctrines. It's filled with everything that's contrary to the Most High. All right. You got the Most High Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and the elect on one side, and you got this wicked world. All right, 2/3 of Israel and the heathen nations on the other side, man. Point blank, period. And that's what we face with during these last sections of time. You got it, Doc.
"Saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob," said Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi.
That's right. The Most High is not going to destroy us because He's building us up to be kings, princes, judges, rulers over the earth, man. We're being tried, all right. And we're going through holy hell during these last sections of time, but it's something within us that was instilled in us before the foundations, according to Romans 8:29. Before we were in our mother's womb, the Most High instilled these things in us for us to be able to endure these times, man. We're not regular men, all right? Somebody give me Sirach 23:19.
I got you.
Yeah, man, because although we look like this in these fleshly bodies, man, there's something greater within us, man, that only the Most High knows.
This is Sirach 23:19. "Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the things of men and considering the most secret parts."
That's right, considering the most secret parts. The Most High knows how you congregate at Indian Grove, how you have secret orgies, drinking baby's blood, sacrificing the idols. All right, the Most High beholds all these things, man. He beholds your mental mind frame, your thoughts. He knows that your thoughts are wicked. He knows, Esau, that you desire purposefully to be like the Most High, man. He knows that you have a perpetual hatred for Israel, man. The Most High knows these things, all right? But we're going through a lesson right now where we're being punished for us going on. But at the same time, we're being brought up. The elect is being brought up out of this society, man. All right? To be ultimately delivered, be a UFO, so-called UFO, which are the chariots that the angels inhabit, and they're gonna come and save us and beam us up and grant us our salvation, man. That's what we truly need.
I got a precept too.
Kind of. Y'all brothers, go ahead.
This 2 Chronicles 16:9, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show Himself strong in the behavior of them whose heart is perfect towards Him." It says, "Herein thou hast done foolishly, therefore from henceforth thou shalt have wars."
That's right. And it says to show Himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect towards Him. And that's us, man, because our minds are perfect towards the Most High, man. All right. We're fighting to keep the commandments to the best of our ability. We're pushing this truth out. We're exalting the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi because it's a strong power and it grants us our strength and our stability, man. All right. And the Most High goes to and fro throughout the earth, man, See, like Ecclesiastes 23:19 says, beholding all the secret parts of men, all right? There's nothing you can hide and get away from when it comes to Yahawashi. You might think you're doing your dirt, all right? You might think you're doing something behind closed doors, but ultimately and eventually the spirit is going to reveal itself. You got it up.
You want that Ecclesiastes?
That was it on
Yeah, you could bring that Ecclesiastes
I
up.
was holding that. Y'all can not us the spirit, brother. That's why I put the phone up.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
That's right. There's nothing new under the sun, man. All right. These so-called monuments of Esau, all right, this entertainment industry, this rap industry, all these things have been here before, man. All right, all these industries have been here before, man. All this wickedness has been here before, man. That's why it says, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. And what is vanity? Nothingness, man. Emptiness. Okay? And what is this truth, man? This truth makes you whole, but this world makes you empty. All right. That's why the Most High says, "Depart from the world." You can't serve the Most High in the world. All right. Either you will love one and hate the other, and we see that happen from time and time again, man. You got it out.
Yeah, that was it on that.
All right. You got the Matthew on. Hurry up.
Yep. It was Matthew
15:8.
Yep, 15 and 8. Matthew's 15 and 8. It said, "This people draw nigh unto me with their mouths and honor me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me."
That's right, man. This society is so-called opening back up. You see businesses starting to slowly trickle back open. And what the people think that the Most High is dealing with America, man. Oh, well, that was just a phase, man. The Most High loves this place, man. Why would the Most High destroy men, women, and children? You got all type of people throughout America, melting pot, all the nations, man. And people thinking they're beguiled by thinking and foolish by thinking that the Most High is not going to come and destroy this place, man. That the Most High has love for America, when it's the exact opposite. He's going to destroy this place, man. All right, whether it opens back up for a little while or not, man. But we know we're not clinging on what this government has to tell us, man. We're clinging on what Yahawashi says in these scriptures, and the Most High says He's going to utterly destroy this place from off of the face of the earth, man.
Got a precept for you.
I got you something as well.
This is Isaiah 29 and 14. It said, "Therefore, behold, I will proceed to do a marvelous work among this people, even a marvelous work and a wonderful. For the wisdom of their wise men shall perish, and the understanding of their prudent men shall be hid. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works in the dark, and they say, Who feareth us? Who knoweth us?"
That's right, man, and that's the whole vibration that America gives off. Throw rocks and hide your hand. All right, you got everybody on that prideful spirit, that spirit where they're so bucked up in the society, whether it be in their jobs, whether it be in their lifestyle they live in, what they got in their bank account, and they don't see the Most High coming, because He's gonna come like a thief in the night, man. Thief in the night, Shalawam. Okay, to destroy this place, and no one's going to be saved out of this place except the hopeful elect, man. It's gonna come as a total, how they say that, blindside, man. It's gonna catch this place totally off guard, man.
That's right.
I got something right on time with that. You finished, are we out?
Yeah, I'm done.
This Zechariah chapter 5 verse, I'm gonna start at 2 pointers and 4. It says, "And he said unto me, What sayest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth."
That's right, man. And that flying roll is what? A UFO, man. All right. And it says, then he said unto me, "This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the earth." Keep going on.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, say Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. That's why the Mashiach Yahawashi coming as a thief. All right? Because the Lord render to a man according to his works. So as he stole and taken and took unjustly, the Lord is not gonna meet him as a man, because he didn't meet nobody else as men. He stole, all right, he shed innocent blood, all right, he used sorcery, all right, he used all kind of things, man, all right, to trick people, being deceitful. You want to say something?
I want to say something, because even going into the wars of the North American cavalry and the Native Americans, when you getting your ass bust, you go throw in the Chico, you go get something called the Gatling gun, man, to try to just totally mow down everybody. This man has never fought fair, never have fought in fair, man. He throw in smallpox and different diseases in the mix, to get the upper hand, man. No, so the Most High, he don't need to, but he's gonna do the same thing with you, man. He's not gonna meet you as a man, all right? He's gonna come and just totally wipe your ass out, man. You got it out.
It says, I will bring it forth, say Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
That's right. Once these plagues cleave hold to the society, man, they're gonna remain, man, until this place is utterly destroyed, man. Because it's the Most High's bidding. It's not Esau's bidding, man. Esau's trying to implement this RFID chip where he could totally so-called be like the Most High, man. Tap into your brain, tap into your thoughts, control your body, control your mind frame. All right. And that's why this place got to be destroyed, man. This guy's total full of wickedness and contrary to the Lord, man. And he's gonna come with these smooth words. Now he's gonna come crouching and saying, "What? Oh, I see these plagues coming on. Forgive me, man." Because I went in the supermarket today, and people was like, "Man, I'm so glad outside opening back up, man. We can finally do the Lord's work, finally go back to church and things like that, man." But that's totally opposite, man. The Most High don't dwell in temples built by the hands of men, man. And he's gonna show you that, man. So woe to you pastors, man, because even though church is gonna open back up, man, and so-called open back up, the Most High is gonna destroy it even more, man. The next thing is gonna be worse than the thing than this coronavirus, man.
I got a little precept for you.
Okay.
This Wisdom of Solomon 5:2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so beyond all that they look for.
Okay, start from one now, biblical shot.
All right. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. It said, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the faces of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labor.
That's right, man. And the righteous men is us, man. We stood in great boldness from the apostles on down to the least of them on the highways and byways for years and years, man. All right. Being confronted with contrary doctrine, being confronted by wickedness in the society, all types of wickedness, man, all types of elements we've had to endure, man. So thus we have stood in those times. We're gonna stand in with that same boldness in the time of our salvation, man. All right, when we're being beamed up, we're gonna have that same energy we had on those highways and byways. We're gonna see those same austere men with that same stern look on their face, ready for this place to be destroyed, man. Keep going out.
It says, and when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for.
That's right. And they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation, because they never thought that so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in the first place, they never thought the Most High was dealing with us. All right. Because we were packed up in cargo slave ships and brought here, so we were thought to be the bottom of the bottom, man. How could the Most High be dealing with these people? They're in poverty, all right. They've been beaten. Their nationalities have been beaten out of them, All right, they came to a strange land and they serving us. They're building up our monuments for our fit, how we see it fit. How could the Most High be possibly dealing with them, man?
Fuck it, man. I'm coming right back, man.
Kind of. And that's why it says the strangeness of our salvation, because we're going to be physically beamed up in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, or so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Most High, okay, which is totally off to what they teach you in the world, man. They teach you about aliens, all right, all type of X-Files, all type of BS, man, that Esau tries to indoctrinate us with. But these scriptures have brought us back into our right mind, man. All right, and it's so far beyond all we look for, man. Keep going on.
I got you something.
Kinda.
It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision and a proverb of reproach.
That's right, man. The scriptures are so beautiful. They line up accurately, precept upon precept, line upon line, man. So these people gonna basically have a little moment within themselves saying, damn, was this the guy on the job who got fired for no apparent reason at all? Was this the guy who wouldn't shave the beard off his face, man, and he lost his job because of it, lost his family, all right, because he wanted to go on the highways and byways and spend more time with the Lord than he would with a wicked woman? Is this the guy who was just was out here and everybody, he was the underdog in life, man. Everybody accounted him as just being a fool, man. All right, because he wore this garment and preached on the highways and byways, man, and a spectacle before men. All right, that's our lot, man. All right, keep going up.
It said, we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor.
That's right. Now they're calling themselves fools now the shoe is on the other foot, man. You're the fool now. Okay? Now and that's beautiful because the Most High always does this, man. He changes that, he reverses that shift in power, man. And when he does it, it's ever so beautiful. Because now the shoes on the other foot. Now the ones that you were stepping on, who you had your nicks on, now they got their foot on your neck now. Now you're serving them. But our rulership is going to be orchestrated by this very book right here, man. Not a constitution. It's not going to be orchestrated by any type of amendment or anything like that, man. Anything that Esau prescribed, man, is going to be prescribed by the Heavenly Father and the Son. Go to 5 out and you can get yours on Kaya.
All right. It says, he is numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints.
That's right. And the Most High says, what? Then I will make known who my chosen is. All right. So the Most High is going to make it clear and evident who he's dealing with. All right. That's why we say we're humble enough to say, Lord willing, I'm a hopeful elect. All right. Lord willing, I'll make it to see the kingdom. All right. Because in our spirit, the Most High has given us that humility to even say, the Most High knows who the elect is. All right. We don't know. But the Most High is still even instilled in us that humility to say, Lord willing, man. All right. We're not bragging. We're boasting on the Lord, man. We're not boasting on ourselves. All right. You got yours out, and we can keep them rolling.
Right, Khan. And just to add to that, brother, with the strangeness, hey, that strangeness just mean peculiar. A lot of people be looking at it, oh, well, you know what this is? It mean peculiar. And then Peter is speak about the Lord who is peculiar to the Lord. So we understand the way that we gonna get out of the house of the thief. There's only one way out of here, man. All right, either through burning flaming fires or through the chariots of the Lord, which are his when it go to Psalms 104:3, it says, who led the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. All right, and in Isaiah 16, I think 9, it says, who are these that fly as clouds outside of the windows? So we know what these things are, but to everybody else, they're what? UFOs, they bug-head aliens. We know how the Lord is going to save us, man. It's not strange unto us, man. All right? And remember, that word strange just means peculiar. All right? But this Isaiah 31:5, it says, as birds flying, all right? He also referred to it in Isaiah 69, man, as clouds, as doves.
Come on,
birds
right,
as doves. What he said?
Come on right back to training right again, man.
All right, come. It says as birds flying, so will Yahweh bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, which is his angels, defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he would deliver it, and passing over, he would preserve it. Because in the beginning, you brought out that his eyes, the brother, that was the spirit, the brother brought out that Second Chronicles 16:9. I was holding that on deck when the brother brought it out, man. All right. So through the spirit, his eyes is running to and fro on the earth. And just think of the time of destruction, how his eyes gonna line up as a bird in unison and run to and fro through the earth, man. All right, destroying and saving, as me and the brother, YAHAWAH did on. There's gonna be for great destruction. It's gonna be a great salvation. But you got it, brother.
That's right. Simultaneously destroying and saving.
Yep.
That's right.
Killing and making alive, because we're gonna go from what? Terrestrial to celestial, man.
Con.
The corruption gonna put on incorruption.
Con.
You got it, out. Y'all brother. You got it, out.
Oh, Con. This is 1 Thessalonians 4. I'm gonna start at 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first.
Right.
Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore comfort one another with these words.
That's right, man. And like the brother said, simultaneously, man, we're gonna be getting beamed up. All right, the Lord's gonna beam us up. We're gonna be with the Lord. We're gonna look at America's destruction through that sea of glass. All right, and watch that hellfire simultaneously, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. It's gonna be so far from what the people look for and ever thought will become of us, man. Because what do they see our lots as is here in America? We're gonna grow old and gray, die and get buried in the grave. All right, not be able to spend our retirement, and people gonna after we die, our inheritance and our lot is gonna be left to what? Strangers, man. All right, but that's so far what the Most High has planned for us, man. But these people can't see it, and sometimes you get in that deep thought, like, man, like we really about to make the greatest upset ever, man.
I got another one. Real quick, brother. I got another one to prove the strangeness of our salvation. That is not strange. This real quick, this Acts 1:9. It says, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Back to them clouds, the chariots. Okay, it's not a white cloud that you see in the sky floating around, man. It says, and while they look, the day is the disciples, while they look steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, he is Yahawashi, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which was angels, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same, the Mashiach Yahawashi, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven, man.
That's right. And Yahawashi was getting beamed up at Mount Olivet, and the same way he got beamed up is the same way he's going to come back, man. All right. So it's strange to everyone else, but to us it's not strange, man, because we know these scriptures and we know what's ultimately going to become of this place, man. And that's just a step above right there, man. That's a step above the average thinking person in America, man. Because if you reveal your thoughts to the average person out there, man, they'll try to call the cops on you. They'll try to get you committed to a mental institution. They'll say you bugged out, man. All right, and out of your mind. So according to the scriptures, we become fools for Yahawashi's sake, man.
Yeah, when I come back in, we can probably just wind it down because for some reason it's gonna keep doing this, man.
Okay.
You, Elder, you good? We could see you. The camera could see you.
But I can't.
It's just you.
I can't see anything. I can't turn it off. If we stop, I gotta turn it off. I can't turn the screen off.
Right, con. All right, cool. I was just saying we could see you. If you just speak, the screen can still see you too. It's not black to the camera, like to the whole world. Like we could see you. But go ahead, Salaki.
Yeah,
I got Got a precept
We
real
have more
fast.
on that.
No, that's it. Unless you want me to keep going. That was it. Yeah, the point was made.
Yeah, I got this precept, Isaiah 25:8. And it says, and he shall swallow up death in victory. And that he is, of course, Yahawashi gonna swallow up death in victory, because we know he's gonna come here and he's gonna take all these kingdoms down, man. You know, it said he shall swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahawaah will wipe away the tears from all faces, and rebuke all his people, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from all the earth, for the Lord has spoken it, man. You know, and that's something that we speak on vividly. You know, when them chariots, when you see them chariots, man, you know, of course we gonna have a fear, because it's something that we never seen. Is gonna be peculiar, but we know, man, that's our salvation, and that's what we look forward to, man. You know, and the Lord said He has spoken it. So when we speak on those tears being wiped from our eyes, and that that negativity being taken out of us, man, and we being brought that positive way, man, that's a blessing, man. You know.
And if I can say this, it says, backing you up, Ariat, the Lord Yahawaah will wipe away tears from off our faces, man. All right, that shows you what type of state Israel is in right now, man. We're in captivity, we're in slavery. All right, we're at the bare bottom, man. All right, we're in a state of crying and mourning, man, because what? This basis of men is over us. All right, you got the nations that have heathen nations that congregated against us, came as a tumult against us. All right, and they're confederate against us to cut us off. Okay, they don't want to see us on top. They don't believe we're the Lord's people. So it's us versus them, man. And in the spirit, our spirit and our heads, it's like our heads are hard against theirs, man. That's why we keep pushing this truth out, keep edifying. From the apostles on down to the least of us, man, we're in perfect alignment and order. And so as we are, so as it is in the heavens. How much more the heavens, man?
That's right.
Perfect order.
I got a Corinthians to back up that Isaiah.
Bring it out, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, and I'm going to start at 52. In the moment, I'm going to start at 51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. So let's go into when the chariots come, man. We can't go into the chariots with these current bodies that we have. We have to physically be changed. And right now we're being spiritually changed, starting with this word. It's cleansing us, it's washing us of our impurities. But when Yahawashi comes back, who's the author and finisher of our faith, he's going to physically change our bodies. It says, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory.
That's right.
Written where? In Isaiah. The brother just read it. So this is all going to coincide. Our deliverance from our enemies, when you go into Luke, the 1st chapter, that's what salvation is, to be delivered from the hand of your enemies. But we're also going to be delivered from this corruptible flesh. Because right now, our flesh is our enemy too, man. We fighting against our flesh. We fighting against our so-called families. We fighting against this and that. All of that's going to be done away with. Like the brother read, he's going to wipe away all tears. There's not going to be anything stopping Yasharala from being just perfection, man. The perfection of beauty. Y'all got it.
And if I could say, I just want to make a point out. Ain't that's what we look forward to? You know, that's what we should look forward to, man. Because the environment that we're in, man, is honestly is disposable, man. You know, we rather see it gone, you know. So when the Heavenly Father do allow those chariots to come get us, hey man, it's gonna be like it's gonna be the greatest thing, man, we ever seen, you know.
This just to back the brothers up on what they were saying, this Philippians 3 and 20 and 21. It says, for our conversation is in heaven. And this our behavior, our anastrophe right now. Our conversation is in the heavens. It's being recorded and documented by the angels, and we're preaching our deliverance as we speak right now. We're crying out to the Lord through words, these videos, all these words go up into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, man. You see? So the Lord ears is not heavy that he can't hear, or hand not shortened that he can't save. It says, from whence also we look for our Savior, the Mashiach Yahawashi, which means what? He saved, he delivered, he's salvation. It says, so what you were saying, Salaki, 21, who shall change our vile body, because right now our bodies are vile, man. You see, our Savior gonna change our vile bodies in a twinkling of an eye, all right, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body. If one of you brothers can't get it to when we say, when we shall put on as the Mashiach Yahawashi, I'm gonna watch you bring that out a lot. You know what I'm talking about? When we shall be as he is.
Yeah, St. John.
Yeah.
John 3.
It says, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself, man. You see? Huh?
That's right. What does vile mean, man? Detestable, disgusting. That's what our flesh is, man. We're warned against our flesh, man. What are we susceptible? We're susceptible to disease, getting sick. All right. This is just a vehicle, man. All right, but the spirit is what lives on forever, man. That's like when you have a car, you driving a car, right? So after the car is gone, what do you have still with the car? You got the memories you had with it. That's the spirit, man. This is just a vehicle, man.
Absolutely.
God, I got this to back up the brothers. 1 John 3:2. Beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it does not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
Having him what? Glorious body. We shall be as him. We're going to be heirs in the kingdom, meaning we're going to be heirs to the one that saved us, man.
Right.
Think about that, man. Let that resonate, because that's something way far beyond our imagination, man. Even the Most High said the minds can't imagine what I'm going to do. All right. Our bodies getting changed, you know, that's a great feat. Basically, we're putting on immortality. And what is almost better than immortality, man? Think about that. Let that resonate. Just immortality alone, not counting the other perks that come with the kingdom of heaven, man. We're talking about immortality. Like, we're not going to never die off no more. That means we're going to have perfect bodies, man. We're going to have a perfect body. We're going to have scars, marks, sicknesses, cuts, you know, nothing. We're going to be able to create a body. We could create a body, man. Oh, come on, man. It's next level, man.
I got something for you.
I got one too after you.
Y'all got it.
Comment board got a couple too. So
This Romans 8:17. It says, and if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahawashi.
Yep.
If so be, then we suffer with him, that we may also glorify together.
Yes, Lord.
That's right, huh?
joint heirs.
We be glorified with Yahawashi, man.
Let me get 18 real fast.
Okay.
It says,
Yes.
for I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, man.
Yeah, you got to keep going, bro. You got to get that manifestation, and the world waited for us. All that smoke, brother. That's heaven. Yeah. Because we're literally manifesting. We're gonna manifest from one state to another, but we're manifesting from a low state to a great state, man.
Hey, y'all, we gotta go because I ain't cut off about 6 times already before I even got out here, man. So,
Okay.
You better just salute so we can get out of here, man. I can turn it on.
Well, with that, this message has been edifying. We're gonna give infinite honors and glory to
Yahawashi,
double honors to the positive great Millstone, who will teach you and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessings to Yakin, pushing out the truth across the 4 corners during this last 6 of time. Shabbat Shalawam.
Shabbat Shalom.